time is currently 5:30. We woke up at, what time did we wake up?
4, quarter to 4.
Quarter to 4. It did take us an hour to get out of the house by the time we got all our sandwiches in the box, but that can only mean one thing. We are heading to go hiking in potential thunderstorms. Is this stupid? Potentially. But we've got up nice bright and early so that we'll arrive at the bottom of the Munro for 6. We'll be there at 8 and hopefully we'll be done it before the thunderstorms roll in. To be fair, we're not going to be silly about it. If we get like a little bit along the way and it's just ridiculous, we're going to turn back, go for lunch at Braemar and just have a nice time. We're doing An Socach and we were planning, what were we planning to do originally? Tom and something, Tom Biddy, I don't even know how you say it. However you pronounce that, the ones at Walk Highlands, which would be gorgeous. When we planned this last week, the weather was to be nice and dry. As you can see, the weather is not nice and dry anymore. So this An Socach one that we're doing is a lot shorter. It's 15 kilometres and should only take us probably 4 hours. It starts near Braemar. You just go up, you go down. I don't think it's the most exciting one ever, is it? Or do you think it's pretty? We'll let you know. We've arrived, we're in the mountains and you just park on a lay-by at the edge of Old Military Road and then we're going up that way. So let's go. I've got on these regatta boots. I think these are the Regatta Samaris 3s and they're under £100. Usually I would have my Mendel ones on, but I thought because the weather's quite warm I didn't want heavy leather boots on. I always have to be like, I have to be a walking boot princess that gets Matthew to tie my boots for me. You're dry. Are your trousers waterproof? All good. Had a slight disaster that the water bottle. Someone.
Wait, can I look at one bottle?
Well, no, they've got. Oh, you didn't have your shaker cup. I mean, to be fair, we're not too short on water right now.
Look, can we go? Come on.
Yeah, let's go. You begin by coming off that lay-by that we parked at there and coming along this farm track, and then we're heading up the hills. We've had quite a long walk through this glen and just had to cross a bit of a stream, but now we're coming off the path and I think this is where things will start getting a bit exciting coming uphill now. It's rainy, but it's not like too drastic, like it's certainly not thunderstorm level yet, which is nice. I think it's good that we came up early and hopefully the weather will stay not too bad for this amount of time. I got an awful fright because there's a lot of toads and frogs on the ground here with it being so wet. And one jumped and I jumped and I screamed and the frog didn't scream. We've reached the first cairn. So how far have we done so far?
5k?
5 kilometres. So what, third of the way? That's not actually gone too bad. What, we've been an hour? It's definitely getting very steep now. There was a bit of a rocky, not quite a scramble I'd say, but certainly quite rocky underfoot and really steep. So I think we're probably at one of the hardest points where it's at like, there's still 11 kilometres to go. You're like tired out already and kind of facing some really steep bits. It's actually quite a scary drop when you look backwards, so I'm just going to keep sliding, keep looking forwards and get up this. I don't like it, but my walking boots that were under £100 are holding up nicely. So I have to say I am really impressed because that's in bog rain. I think they're like in the £60 to £90 range. The last hike that we did was the cairn well, which is right there. That's a cairn well over there. Thankfully the visibility has cleared up a little bit and we're actually getting a really amazing cloud inversion. Not the most amazing, but like a pretty good cloud inversion happening here, which is nice to see. That's like the benefit of starting really early. Are you glad that we got up at 3:30 for this? 3:45? Actually, I thought I'd be more tired than I am, but it's really not too drastic. I think I would do this more for Munro's. Yeah, I think we'll be about 4 hours. We're actually only a few hundred metres from the top, but I was getting so hungry. Do you know when you're so hungry and you start to get a bit lightheaded? So I've taken out a wee sandwich. We've got roast beef, cucumber and mustard. What else was in it, Matthew? Oh, seaweed chutney. Actually a pretty good hiking sandwich, I would say. I'm really impressed with it. We're really not far from the top now. Is that it right there? I think it might be right up here. We made it to the top. It's definitely really rainy and it's getting a lot heavier, so it's quite an anticlimactic summit, but let's get back down and stay dry. Let's just say I am not the most stable when it comes to walking and managed to trip. I think I'm just quite clumsy, I don't even know. But I always manage to trip over rocks, so this is definitely actually quite a challenge for me to stay upright.
But like doing like this, I think I'm like faster on that road. Or is it maybe because I scoped off the photos, so I suppose that's like a couple minutes.
The mist is rolling in pretty thick. We were just saying with this Munro, it's actually fairly easy in terms of it's only taken us about 2 hours to get up to the top. And there's 2 really steep bits, but other than that it's very manageable. So it's probably one of the easier ones that we've done, but the tricky part is the navigation. So much of it is just like moorland and stones and rocks, so I think with this one you do need to be careful. This is the bit that I'm a bit nervous looking down at. Matthew just goes cry about it. Thanks, Matthew. Love the moral support. Pretty steep, but I'm glad the mist's all cleared up now, so we've actually got a bit of views. Back to the car. We've got 3 kilometres of this, and unfortunately we are completely soaked through. Our good waterproofs have not held up, our Fjallraven trousers have not held up, and my budget walking boots have not held up either. Matthew, have your expensive Mendel walking boots held up?
My feet are still dry. Your
feet are still dry, so Mendel win this round over regatta. I think this must be some old cottage or barn ruins here. You can see the stones in the shape of the square there. We're just discussing where we're going to go for lunch. I don't know how it's pronounced. I think it's called Potarch Cafe, not too far from here, so I think we might give that a shot. But we're definitely getting to the stage where we're thinking about food. We have got another sandwich left, but it's just so wet. Like, as you can see, it's been really nice to have the time together, although it's been wet, but it's certainly not been the best weather for Munro walking. We've made it. We just need to cross the road and then back to the car. We are totally drenched, and soggy poo bag to take back. There's, funnily enough, no bins on the Munro. Car coming. We're just trying to work out what to do because we are going to need to get fully changed. Thankfully we brought a spare pair of clothes, but there's quite a lot of cars coming by, so I think we're going to need to try and get in the car, get all these wet things off and get changed, and then we'll just take it from there. I don't even know what we're doing next. My feet are literally like walking in bogs, squelching. We've just kind of been sat here slowly but surely drying off. We've done a full outfit change down to the knickers. We've needed to. It's been we were absolutely drenched right through. The really bad news is that, you know how at the beginning my water had leaked onto the rucksack? That rucksack was sat on top of the clean, dry, new clothes to change into. So our clothes are all feeling a little bit damp. Do you know what's better than soaked through? Now we're just enjoying a little brunch in the car as we slowly drive. Fizzy pencils and prawn cocktail crisps. It's been a delight. It's been a nice wee wet picnic, hasn't it? Just going into this Potarch Cafe. So it is absolutely bucketing outside, so we'll make it. Why are we parked so far away from, or is this the closest you can park to the fence? Oh, well, that's a warning. There's quite a big walk from the car park to the place. pretty sure it was Carla from Hidden Scotland that told me that I should come and visit this cafe. She'd said it's one of their favourites, so of course when Hidden Scotland make a recommendation you want to listen to that. Public toilet review number 3. These are getting top marks for me. Beautifully clean, little products there for you. So clean, so modern. I'm now going to enjoy a wee in a 10 out of 10 public toilet. The lock nice and smooth. There is also some nice diffusers, soap. Thoroughly impressed. That was an enjoyable public toilet to use. It's a new day. I'm now completely dried. I'm actually just editing the vlog and realised I never showed you the coffee and cake. So I think the cafe's pronounced Potarch and it's quite close to Bankery. And I realised I never showed you the coffee and cake that we had. So here you go. They had, I think most of their cakes were gluten-free and they were very accommodating. I was able to get a carrot cake that was dairy and soya free. So all round very impressed. Would definitely recommend that you go and visit that place. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the hike. Let me know what Munros you've been on. Where do you recommend we head next? What are some of your favourite hikes that you've done in Scotland? So goodbye for now and I'll see you next week. Please remember to subscribe. Bye!